Welcome to Discovering Geometry with Mrs. Berry. This is Lesson 8. Today we're going to talk about how a picture is worth 1,000 words. Visualization skills are extremely important in geometry. We've already visualized a plane. We've pictured a flat surface like a piece of paper extending infinitely. We're also going to be visualizing ways that lines can intersect and how angles can form polygons. What ways do you think that certain occupations or in your daily life do you need to use visualization? It's really important. And a picture can also give us so much more information in a lot faster way than in a paragraph of words. Let's look at some examples. Volume 1 and 2 of a 2-volume set of math books sit next to each other on a shelf. They sit in their proper order, volume 1 on the left and 2 on the right. Each front and back cover is 1/8 of an inch thick, and the pages portion of each book is 1 inch thick. If a bookworm starts at the first page of volume 1 and burrows all the way through to the last page of volume 2, how far will she travel? Did you think maybe 2¼ inches? It seems reasonable to go all the way through the pages of one and the pages of a second and the two covers in between. But let's think about how the books are going to sit on the shelf. When you put volume 1 on the shelf, which way does it open? Well, this is the front cover. So if this is volume 1 and next to it on the shelf is volume 2, and its front cover right here, then from the first page to the last page, that worm is only going to go through the two covers. So really, the answer is 1/4 of an inch, each cover being 1/8 of an inch. Do you see how drawing these pictures will help us visualize it more than just thinking, oh, she needs to go through the whole book? Let's look at another example. In Reasonville, many streets are named after famous mathematicians. Streets that end in an S run east to west, while other streets might run either way. Wiles Street runs perpendicular to Germain Street, and Fermat Street runs parallel to Germain Street. So which direction does Fermat Street run? Well, let's see. The only one that we know for sure is if it ends in an S. So Wiles Street is going to run east to west. Here's my compass rose. So Wiles Street has to run this way. It runs perpendicular to Germain Street. So Germain Street must be up and down. And then Fermat Street runs parallel to Germain Street. So which direction does Fermat Street run? It runs north to south. Very easy to see when we draw a quick picture on how to visualize these streets. What is a locus? Well, sometimes there's more than one point or even lots of points that can satisfy a set of conditions. That set of points is called a locus of points. So if our answer has more than one answer, then we could call it a locus of answers. Let's look at one last example. Harold, Dinah, and Linda are standing on a flat, dry field reading their treasure map. Harold is standing at one of the features marked on the map, a gnarled tree stump. And Dinah is standing atop a large black boulder. The map shows that the treasure is buried 60 meters from the tree stump and 40 meters from the large black boulder. Harold and Dinah are standing 80 meters apart. What is the locus of points where the treasure might be buried? How many points do you think we're going to get? Let's draw a good picture. First, we're going to draw Harold and Dinah on a line segment 80 meters apart. Now, if the treasure is 60 meters from the tree stump where Harold is, it could be in a whole circle of places, right? Because a circle is a set distance from the center. So 60 meters from Harold in all directions is going to give us a 60-meter radius circle. So we're going to draw a circle surrounding Harold that is 60 meters from him. So again, here we have 80 meters between Harold and Dinah and a 60-meter circle around Harold. Last, we want to draw another circle around Dinah that is 40 meters away from her. So when we draw that circle, it will overlap the Harold circle in exactly 2 places. Now we can easily see how many places the treasure could be. There's 2 places that it could be. The locus of points for this answer is 2. Now these will be some fun problems for you to try in this homework. Give everything a good try and make sure you're drawing great pictures so that you can have the best idea of what the answers are.